But she love you, don't cut your... Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look through light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the time. I dare them go live. Wagyu steak, I died. 8 ounce, 255. I can't get fuck you with. I'm too groovy, you. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki, but nah. Derek ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You king of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you gotta hustle, but you can't stick to the grind, you wasting your time. I need a double a verse. I do it before.
All right, Coach, first opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Atlanta Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Takk McKinley in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
Looking to throw on second down. LeBlanc, he's going to look deep down the field. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alec Ogletree. Coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Play action. Now it's Carr. They'll roll him out right. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Ito Smith, his first carry.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
From midfield, here's Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Carr. Caught on the right side by Jones. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Carr. And he will find Ridley on the left side. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to go down again.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope. Good things are in store here today for them.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
What's good, brother?
The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this... They get ready to head back out here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here we go. 6-18. Get down. 185.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. And his pass incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
You're mine. White.
Carr going to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnover. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
They may want to get back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Right back to him on 1st down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking to throw. LeBlanc, the Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to
Julio.
Oh,
it's not. It's Calvin Ridley.
A shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
That's why I got him.
Finding room at the 30, and he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
6-18. Get set. 180. Purdue.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Come on, bro. We don't have time.
And that'll fall incomplete. Allen, the
Got doing the
intended
same
receiver,
thing.
and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Carr will try it again on second down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. 7:34. Working from the gun, it's Carr.
It's crazy, bro. It's not doing cover 3 blitz every single play.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Mario Edwards in there to drop him.
What's the move here?
On 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, Carr. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Alright, this plays going to be a first down and a sack also.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's complete. Hooper. And he's taken down inside the 30. How about them biting off 15 yards there on
Having
the 4th down
attempt
and keeping the drive alive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he went backwards.
Where's Shaquem Griffin? Wow.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
High pass.
Oh. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
So whoever's watching this game in this league, if anybody, probably supposed to be switched up, right? Because he's doing cover 3 blitz every time. Pretty much.
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
People didn't think this was money.
Logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown.
Wow.
Giants.
Cover 3 blitz every time and throw it to a dog.
76 yards. yards. And the Giants have tied it here, and they can take the lead if they hit the PAT.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down.
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense...
Come on, that's Julio, and that was actually a dog. They give the other shit to him.
First down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Carr. Jones has it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. At 13 yards that time at a first. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, here we go. Hey, 7:34. 4 down.
Carr now on first down. And this one is incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Looking deep for Julio. That's caught.
I was about to say, that should be a catch.
And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr.
That's insane.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here
Looks
in
like
half
that's the
number
play call.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
694. Monday, down. Wide 85. Ready, set.
From the gun, Carr. And that is Carr.
Thank you.
Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are in for 6. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Watch it now, Barney.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Operating from the gun, LeBlanc. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
The final shot before break. LeBlanc. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
Alright, so first play, he's coming around the cover 3 blitz. Never mind, I'm going to run it back.
He's gonna go. He's at the 40.
Easy, that's how you beat the cover 3 blitz. So.
10.
Let's see the dive.
Let's give credit where credit is due. How about that
Go for 2. Why not? It's going to be a cover 3 blitz.
All the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward.
Carr now to throw.
Thank you.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 47 yards.
Oh, he's a fumble with that hit.
Before he's dropped.
Okay, now we're just going to...
yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
While we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys that can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Back to throw. LeBlanc.
Incomplete. Can't hurry up,
he was looking
man.
for Odell Beckham that time. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Looking to throw. LeBlanc.
Dude, that's not pass interference. Are you kidding me?
Incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So second and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
Lucky 56. Detroit!
Back to throw again. And he will take it.
I'm playing underneath. What's going on over there?
Touchdown.
Look at that. Shooting an easy pick.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Rosas good with the extra point.
Put it back to
And
ball.
they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now the punter Dixon out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh,
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Now, 280. 24. 808. 694. White. 280.
Here's Carr to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Throwing now is Carr. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
The Giants on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A handoff to Barkley, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down.
Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, LeBlanc. And he will find his man on the outside. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Again, it's Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
To throw on third down. LeBlanc nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. When he gets that kind of a start and comes
We're going to have to change it up. Run this back again. Beat the cover blitz.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. By the way, third quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. Now you saw
I'm going to try to run the ball a
your
bit
screen a moment
regular.
ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman.
Get up.
Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
There we go. Look at the juke.
Finds a seam inside the 40.
Let's go, man. Let's just go with 2 minutes.
Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The kicker.
Nice work on the return.
Good tackle, bud.
Start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot
No, we didn't get him.
about the position they're in.
No way, Jose.
Giants will see if they can get the score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Gone! Watch it now, Barney!
Off the play fake. LeBlanc.
Good catch.
Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. The Giants on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Gone! Watch it now, Barney! Gone!
Back to throw. LeBlanc. He's going to air one out. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Thank
Picked up by
you.
Keanu Neal.
Oh, back this way. Oh, back that way. Let's go, man.
Inside the 30-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possession.
This would be
being
about
a
that
premium
time
in
where
the
they quit. There we go.
And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your
It's
way
gonna be
back
trouble.
in, that one's going to hurt and in a big
If I
way.
can have time, also.
6-18.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Look at this shit.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted.
Come
but
on,
they'll
that
say
shit's
out of
whack. What
bounds.
just
So
happened?
very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Carr looking for the end zone.
Easy, Moss, bro. Get off me. And he stayed up.
Keenan Allen, his second touchdown on the season.
When you do the same thing every time, it's just going to be easier to figure out how to beat it.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this return is positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
You might as well just get your stats out
First
there.
throw now for the backup Allen. He's going to go up top again. And that's
First triangle, and that's what happens. Whatever, don't let him catch up.
Let's check in with our referee.
Let's get a turnover or something.
Detroit! Detroit! Now let's go! Green, 39!
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
That's got to be a fumble or a hit stick, bro. He's 38.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
This will be caught at about the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
To throw, it's Allen. And
This guy just does it upside down.
Touchdown, Giants.
Why is Desmond Trufant not home? And if he was, come on.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And it's up and good. Now the punter Dixon out to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives.
Hopefully this is fucking
color. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it now. Out of
Come on.
And 3
Why am I
yards
getting
there
animation?
takes him to the 45. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Carr. And he will find Ridley on the left side.
Look at that dude on the ball. I mean, bro, we're just going to keep doing the same thing.
He's
Told
up
you.
to 87 yards
I
receiving
don't know
now,
what to
and
do.
it's a first down. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
But no, so you're just going to run it.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, dude, Dirk Hurst trying to get him.
Back back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Oh, that sounded like Derek Carr for real.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman.
Ooh, good tackle.
It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Falcons on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Carr. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
So step off.
This box should still be running.
Yeah, partner, you know,
start walking
defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. After the penalty, here's
Come on, why is he getting that animation? That's a touchdown.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Carr going to look to throw. And a touchdown here as we near the end of this ball game. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone...